Hey, Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. How you doing today? Well, I told you we would have it. I said just last week, I said there's always one person in every downturn that says, I don't care, Dustin, get me out. I just got to get out of it. We have that person who's decided to do that against our best advice. And I just want to share with you what I told them, right? And you just tell me if I'm a little off base or not, but you do not get out of the market or slow your investments down after the market's already fallen. That's just proof it's a purely emotional decision. And it happens. I know somebody's going to do it. So I'm not picking on this person. I did pick on them a little bit, but it comes from a good place, right? All right. So here's what's happened. And you tell me. I'm going to give you the stats on this. I'm not going to just like pretend like, oh, Mr. Advisor guy, and like be nice to you and stuff. Here's what's happened. All right. You tell me. We're going to go over here. So we all know the stock market has fallen now 23%, just depending on what day you're watching it. We're over 20%, so you get where we're coming from there. This client was in one of our really conservative portfolios. So this client had fallen only, I'm going to round up and call it 8%. I don't want to undershoot it. So we'll say 8%. It says, Dustin, I'm worried where the world is going, and understandably so. But I would like to get out. And I said, well, think about it. The market fell 23%. You've only fallen 8. So if we fall 46%, theoretically, you'd be down 16. Could you not live with that temporarily, right? That would be a massive decline. And they said, no, just take me all out and go to cash. I said, okay, well, against better judgment, that's what we'll do. So what happens now? The stock market at some point, and I don't know where, I'm not saying I know the bottom here, but at some point the market's going to continue back up. It may take a while, it may go slowly, I don't know. But he's already lost 8%. Inevitably, and you know what will happen, there's no chance that that person who got out right here will get back in anywhere near it, right? They're going to watch things recover, they're going to get busy with life and everything. Next thing you know, they're going to have to buy back up here, but they're not going to be aggressive. Remember, they didn't want to be aggressive initially. So now they're going to have a portfolio that's starting back here and is inevitably going to move slower than the market. So they're going to have to play catch up from a higher point in time, all for nothing, right? All because of really emotion, which got in the way of this. Now, here's the stats. This client, what's the probability, right, that they are right and the market keeps going lower? There's a different way to look at it, right? I talked about this last week. What's the probability that they guess just right and the market being down over 20% actually continues further down the road? It's not very good. So over the next 1 month, the longer this person waits, the worse shape they're in, by the way. Because over 1 month, when the stock market falls 20%, there is a 37% chance, using every historical data point that we can since World War II, there's a 37% chance that that person will be right and the market will continue lower or have a lower return 1 month out. So the person made a bet with a chance of being 37% chance of being correct. Would you do that? Now, what happens if they wait 3 months and they say, hey, market hasn't bounced yet. I'm not sure what I want to do. Now they have a 31% chance that the market will be lower 3 months from now after falling 20%. The longer this person waits, you can see how they get to a point, granted they're not going to wait 20 years, but after 20 years of the market having fallen 20%, it has never ever been lower later, right? That's a long time from now, so we'll use some of this stuff in here. After 1 year, 2 years, look at the probability of a profit or probability of success that the market moves lower. It is not very good, right? So if you are about to use your emotion, I don't care if you're a client of ours or not, I'll act in your best interest, even though if it's against my advice. But if you think the market fell 20%, I'd like to go ahead and get out, you know that statistically you are making the wrong decision, right? There's no question about it. Throw the emotion out. You can say, yeah, Dustin, but this time's different because of Biden this or whoever's overseas and Russia and all this stuff. No, this time's not any different. We have had all kinds of issues throughout the years where every single time you've been able to say this time's different, financial crisis is different wars, Gulf War, you've got COVID. Oh my gosh, that time really was different, right? But it didn't matter. So you are now statistically putting yourself at a disadvantage, right, by getting out of the market. How do you justify that to your family that maybe is trying to help and be a part of saving for retirement? How do you justify it to your kids when maybe you're saving for their college or whatever it is you're doing? Did I play on the emotional card a little bit there? Did I pull at the little heartstrings, right? Use the stats. Even if it's kind of close, you still have a disadvantage by getting out of the market. It's too late. You don't get out of the market after it's fallen. You could do it beforehand. You could do it after we start recovering again. Whatever you decide after that, you can make changes, but don't do it during a market downturn. And that's my lesson of the day. Did you learn something? Do you love me? Do you hate me? Whatever it is, I hope you hit the subscribe button, thumbs up button, leave us a comment, let us know if there's anything in particular that we could talk about here as well, or if there's any data that maybe I could share with you. Looking for ideas, and always love sharing ideas that you guys are interested in watching. So appreciate the feedback as you give it to us. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the closing beat, right? 5 o'clock live on our YouTube channel. We'll be back then, and yeah, thanks for watching.
Hey, you made it to the end. That's awesome. Well, if you want to check out more geeky stuff, be sure to check out that video over there. Also, if you could subscribe, that really help us out. We're financial advisors that love to teach, and you'll find all kinds of free stuff on our videos. And remember, keep your dough straight. Yeah, I did it. You did. That was it.